I never made it, but I know what it takes. I'm motivated by a mix of emotion. Got my statement, and I'm reading it slow so I can understand it fully. Appreciate my standing, go out of this world and right on time. Oh, never in my life have I seen the sky light up like this.
Hello again everyone, welcome back to our online class. So this is our second session, right? So in the first session we did two exercises, exercise A and exercise B of listening express 1 on page 23, right? In these two exercises you have to listen, but in this session, in the second session, you are going to do the exercises of grammar book, okay, on grammar galaxy. So we are still in unit 4. Do you remember the title of unit 4? The title of unit 4 is My Desk is a Mess, and we specifically focus on two main points of grammar, right? Possessive adjective and possessive pronouns. So possessive adjective we have like my, your, our, their, his, her, its, right? And possessive pronouns we have like mine, yours, ours, theirs, hers, his, and its, okay? And when we see the proper noun names, we have to put apostrophe s, right, to talk about the possession. Example, Nika's phone. So N-I-K-A, Nika, and then you have to put apostrophe s and then put the noun phone. It means that that phone belongs to Nika. Okay, so these are the 10 new exercises, the 10 new sentences that you are going to do today, and you have to decide which blank that you should use the possessive adjective and which blank that you should complete with the possessive pronouns. So like I told you, the possessive adjective, my, your, our, their, his, her, its, it always comes before noun. So if you see noun after the blank, it means that you have to complete the possessive adjective, my, your, our, their, his, her, its. But if there are no nouns, you have to use the possessive pronouns like mine. This is mine, this is yours, this is ours, okay? So now let's go to the instruction. So read the instruction. Like I told you, you have to read the instruction before you do any exercise. So here, fill in the blanks with the correct possessives. Here there are 10 sentences and there are also 10 blanks that you have to read carefully, and then you have to decide which one is the correct possessive, okay? So let's go to number 1. This book is yours. So here, yours here is the possessive pronoun, right? This book is yours. It is blah 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 book. So what should be the answer here? So like I told you, the possessive adjective, it always comes before the noun. So here the book here is the noun, right? So here you cannot use a possessive pronoun. You cannot say it is yours book. No, you have to use the possessive adjective. It is your book, because your is the possessive adjective and it comes before noun. You see noun here. So it is your book. So let's go to number 2. My sister and I bought that car. My sister and I bought that car. It is blah 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 car. So what should be the correct possessive in number 2? So look at the subject. My sister and I. How many people? 2 people, right? I'm talking that my sister and I bought that car. It is. So here, should we complete with the possessive adjective or with the possessive pronoun? Here you see the noun here, right? If you see the noun here, you have to complete with the possessive what? Possessive adjective, because adjective always comes before noun. So you cannot say it is our car. You cannot use possessive pronoun. You have to use possessive adjective. So it is our car. Okay, so now let's go to number 3. I am looking for my room. I am looking for my room. You know the word look for? Look for means find. Example, I am looking for my pen. I lost my pen. I am looking for my new schedule. It means that I lost my schedule. So I have to look for it. Look for means find. So I am looking for my room. They are looking for what? So here, should we complete with the possessive adjective or the possessive pronoun? So like I told you, the possessive adjective, it always comes before noun. But here, do you see noun? No, right? If you don't see noun, you have to complete with the possessive pronouns. But what should be the correct possessive pronoun in this blank? So read again. I am looking for my room. They are looking for theirs. Now it's time to go to number 4. Mr. Satirat likes blah 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 new job. Mr. Satirat likes blah 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 new job. So here my question is, should we complete with the possessive adjective or with the possessive pronoun? Here you see new job, new job. So you see noun here, right? So you have to complete with the possessive adjective. So what is the subject? Mr. Satirat. Mr. Satirat, how many people? One person, right? And Mr. Satirat, Satirat is always the name of a boy or a man, not a girl or a woman. So Mr. Satirat, we can replace it with the subject pronoun he, right? So he likes. So what is the possessive adjective of the subject he? His, right? So Mr. Satirat likes his new job. Okay, so like I always asked you before, why do we add s to the word like here? You know, right? The reason that we add s to the verb like here is because our subject is a singular, a third-person singular he. Mr. Satirat refer to he. So he, we have to add the s to the verb in the positive sentence. So he likes his new job, or Mr. Satirat likes his new job. If you don't add s here, it will be grammatically wrong. Your sentence is wrong. So you have to add s. When the subject is a third-person singular, you have to add s to the verb. So Mr. Satirat likes his new job. Let's go to number 5. I found that cookie. I found that cookie. It is my or it is mine. So if you use my, it means that you need a job, you need a noun here. But if there is no noun here, you have to say it is mine. So remember, I told you many times, if you use possessive adjective, you have to find the noun after it. If there is no noun after that blank, it means that you have to use possessive pronoun like mine. Here there is no noun, right? So that's why you have to use mine, not mine. If you use mine, you have to add one more noun. Example, it is my cookie. Okay, but if you say it is my cookie, and then cookie, so there are 2 cookies, you don't need to say, you can use possessive pronoun. It is mine, it means that it is my cookie. Okay, let's go to number 6. She forgot to do blah 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 homework. She forgot to do. So she here is the subject pronoun, and what is the, so he homework here is the noun, right? So noun, it means that this blank we have to complete using the possessive adjective. So what is the possessive adjective of she? Her. So she forgot to do her homework. Let's go to number 7. Mrs. Sotida took blah 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 son to the hospital. Mrs. Sotida took blah 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 son to the hospital. So son here is the noun. So the blank here we have to complete with the possessive adjective. And what is the possessive adjective of Mrs. Sotida? So Mrs. Sotida is a woman, right? So we have to use she, similar to number 6. So she took her son to the hospital. So Mrs. Sotida, or she took her son to the hospital. Took here is the past form of take, right? Take, took, taken. Let's go to number 8. My cat likes to play with blah 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 new toy. My cat likes to play with blah 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 new toy. So here you see new toy, this is the noun, right? So it means that this blank you have to complete with the possessive adjective, right? So here my cat, the subject is my cat. So my cat we refer to animals. So animal or thing we have to use it, right? It, but because here you have to complete with the possessive adjective, it, it becomes its, its. So my cat likes to play with its new toy. So again, like this number 4, number 8, my cat likes. So we have to add s to the verb because our subject is singular, right? My cat here refer to it. So it likes to play with its new toy. Let's go to number 9. Number 9 is the question. Did you bring blah 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 passport? Did you bring? So passport is the noun. So here we have to complete with the possessive adjective. So did you bring your passport? Okay, so now let's go to the last one. Number 10. Their homework is done, but blah 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 is not yet. Their homework is done, but blah 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 is not yet. So here, their homework is done. It means that those people, they have finished their homework already. But what? But ours is not yet. So I and my friend are talking about those people who have done or who have finished their homework. But my friends and I, it means ours is not yet. It means that our homework is not yet done or is not yet finished. Okay, so now we have finished all the 10 exercises of the grammar galaxy that we specifically focus on the possessive adjective and the possessive pronoun. Let's read again. Number 1. Can you read? Yes, this book is yours, it is your book. The reason that we complete with the word your, the possessive adjective, because here there is the noun. So before noun there is always a possessive adjective, not it is yours book, it is your book. Let's go to number 2. Can you read number 2? Very good. My sister and I bought that car. It is our car. The reason that we use our possessive adjective is because there is the noun car here, right? Let's go to number 3. Can you read number 3? Brilliant. I am looking for my room. They are looking for theirs. The reason that we use the possessive pronouns here because what? There is no noun after it. So you cannot use possessive adjective. You cannot say they are looking for their. You have to say they are looking for theirs because there is no noun after it. Look for means find. Let's go to number 4. Can you read, Mr. Sutirat? Yes, Mr. Sutirat likes his new job. So Mr. Sutirat here, it is like the subject he. So he likes his new job. The reason that we use possessive adjective here because there is a noun here, right? Likes his new job. Let's go to number 5. I found that cookie. It is mine. The reason that we use the possessive pronoun is because what? There is no noun here. So we have to use the possessive pronoun. We can only use possessive adjective if there is one noun here. Let's go to number 6. Can you read number 6? Yes, she forgot to do her homework. She forgot to do her homework. Here we read she. The sh sound is different from the s sound. The s sound we read s, and the sh sound we read sh. So she forgot to do her homework. She forgot to do her homework. Let's go to number 7. Mrs. Sotida took her son to the hospital. Number 8. My cat likes to play with its new toy. The reason that we use it here is because the subject, my cat, is an animal and it is singular. So that's why we have to use it. Let's go to number 9. Did you bring your passport? And the last one, the homework is done, but ours is not yet. Okay, so now we have finished everything that we have to learn today. But before I end the video, can I ask you, what have you learned today from my video? So today in the first session, you did 2 exercises on listening express 1 on page 23. And in the second session, in this session, we have done 1 exercises about the correct possessive. And let me tell you again, some of you have confused when do we use the possessive adjective and when do we use the possessive pronouns. Remember, we use possessive adjective when there is the noun after it. Okay, example, my marker. So my here is the possessive adjective and marker is a noun. That's why I have to use my. But the possessive pronoun like mine, yours, theirs, ours, his, hers, its, we don't use when there is a noun after it. Example, this is mine, this is yours, this is theirs, this is ours. Okay, so you have to remember it. And that's all of our video today. And tomorrow on Saturday and Sunday, you are going to have a 2-day holiday. So please enjoy your holiday and hope to see you again on Monday. Goodbye.